The Sony Xperia Ultra is a phone that takes the best of the internet and lets it all fly across an impossibly large screen with the best of Sony's technology inside. The Xperia Ultra is the kind of phone we love to take out for a spin once in a while. It's so packed with tech, and is so light and thin, that we can't help but laud it. The camera is powerful, the waterproof shell impressive, and the Snapdragon 800 chip is really strong. On top of that, the large 6.4-inch screen is full of good Sony tech, and the IPS edition means it looks so much better than the Z and Z1. The well-built, beautiful Sony Xperia Ultra is the biggest, baddest Android smartphone you'll find, but at 6.4 inches, it takes things to such a ridiculous extreme that we're not even sure it actually qualifies as a phone. If 5 inches wasn't a large enough phone for you, then perhaps Sony's new 6.4-inch Xperia Ultra will fit your needs. The Ultra Z is running Android 4.2, has an 8-megapixel camera and 16 GB of internal storage. The display is the standout feature, coming in at 6.4 inches and pumping out full HD, giving you 339 ppi. We're talking dimensions of 179 by 92 by 6.5 millimeters. That means it's tall, it's wide, but it's also actually rather thin. And we like that. The weight is very evenly distributed. The worst thing Sony could have done is give us something that was top or bottom heavy and very difficult to handle. This works perfectly for us. It's when you press that standby button on the side that you see where the magic really lies. The Xperia Ultra has the most beautiful display. 6.4 inches in size with 1920 by 1080 resolution that works out as a ppi of 344. Which is more than enough for even the best opticians. You will not see any pixels on the screen. Some reviews have slated the color for being washed out. Without any reference for scale, it would be easy to mistake the Z Ultra for its smaller sibling, the Xperia Z. It's got the same all-glass front and back design, but here the edges are finished in brushed aluminum as opposed to plastic and glass. Despite its massive 7.04-inch height and 3.62-inch width, the Z Ultra is impressively thin at just 0.26 inch, which is thinner than the 0.3-inch iPhone 5s at 7.48 ounces. It's also not unreasonably heavy, especially given its size. Its gargantuan footprint dwarfs the Samsung Galaxy Note 3, though, and it's nearly half an inch taller than the 6.6-inch tall Galaxy Mega, making it just comically large.